This is probably requested the most, how to do eyeliner on hooded eyes. Let's get into it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jodie. I have been a makeup artist for well over a decade, and now I'm putting my time and effort into teaching you makeup skills. My goal is to teach you how to use the products, not to sell you products. I'm going to scooch you in a little bit closer, and let's get this hair out of the way. What I need you to grab is an eyeliner, but I want one that doesn't dry down straight away and that you can draw on your hand and see that it smudges out. And then, as well as that, I want you to grab a angled brush. So that one's angled and that one is angled. It doesn't really matter what size you get. And then I've got a couple of smudger brushes. So for me, the trick here is not to bring that liner too far up, because that's when the hood starts making it look wonky and skewy. So for this technique, I want you to take this pencil and tight line. So when I say tight line, I literally mean in between the lashes. You want to hit that with the pencil all the way along. When you've done, it should look like that, where you can see it's in between the lashes, but I've not coloured in the waterline. So once you've done the underneath, go in and do the same on the top. Keep it really, really close to the lash line. You're literally colouring in between your lashes. And then get your angled brush and just smudge that out into the lashes. Spread it out. So I'm going to give you a tip when it comes to the inner corner here. Rather than trying to go in straight across and drawing a little tiny line when you've got a fat nib like that, hold your pencil like that, come in from underneath and draw underneath your lashes. There you go. Then you don't have a big fat line sat in that inner corner. Right, moving on. Take your pencil again, and I want you to come straight out with it from the eye. Straight out. I don't want you coming up. Go in a straight line. Get your brush again and smudge that line out and pull it out with the end of the brush. Now I've smudged it out, I've lost a little bit of pigment, so I'm just going to go in again, add a little bit more, and same thing again. Because I've done it in a straight line rather than bringing it up, that hooded bit of my eye is not catching the corner of the liner and it's not making it look wonky. I'll grab a palette with a black in it. My advice is to do this before you do your base, because you know you get fallout and you don't want to spend all that time doing your base makeup and then come to this bit and drop black eyeshadow all over it, because it'll just ruin your day, won't it? That's almost as bad as sneezing when you've got freshly done mascara. Anyway, moving on. So, with your angled brush, take your black and then just stamp it along where you've done that. Wriggle it in between your lashes and it's going to set that liner in place. Do that all the way along the lash line. Again, on the inner corner, same technique. Don't try and go in like that because it'll be too thick of a line. Hold your brush like this, come in from underneath and just push against your lashes and wriggle. And there you go. I'm also going to take this underneath the lashes all the way along and set that tight line all the way along. Do the same for that wing. Just follow the wing with your black. Stamp it along. Don't worry if you make a mess, you can go in and clean up afterwards. I've got a cotton pad here with some micellar water. So you can just go in and tidy up that line. I think for a majority of people this will actually be put on over the top of an eye look that you've already done. But obviously I haven't done that, so I'm going to take my smudger brush and I'm going to take a brown. And then I'm just going to go in on the top of that black with a brown And I'm just going to smoke it out a little bit with a brown, just to add a little bit of something extra. You've just sat and watched me do that, okay? You can see how easy that was. This is definitely a softer liner look, and it's great for beginners, and it's great for those that are not great with, you know, a liquid eyeliner, or you don't have a steady hand. It looks really good, it's really effective, and it's really, really quick. Now, if you want to see me do a liquid liner, then go to part 2.